Today I'm going to show you a home that I guarantee you have never seen anything like this right here in Calgary. It is a privilege for me to take you through the most modern, most unique, most stunning home that I've ever seen. This home is so much more than just fresh design. It's so much more than high-end materials. This is a home that approaches art. Located here in Calgary's inner city southwest, you're just minutes to Marda Loop and some of our city's top amenities and a short commute downtown. Pairing a dark and light color combination, those massive windows, this is a home with incredible street appeal. It has a minimalist design, but still makes a bold statement. Hey guys, I'm Brad McCallum with Real Broker. Thank you so much for joining us for this tour. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know how huge of a fan I am of modern design. This home truly is a one of one, and that's why I'm saying it might be one of the most interesting homes I've ever seen. Now, in order for you to understand the inspiration, the design, and the features of it, we thought we would sit down with the builders to actually get their input as well along the way for this tour. All right, we're gonna start right here in the front entrance, and we're going to be talking about this stunning staircase located right behind me. There are a few distinct advantages of having the stairwell located here at the front of the home. One of which, of course, is that from the street you get that incredible appeal because you'll be able to see in and see that chandelier cast all the way from the top to the bottom. Now it's all showcased by floor to ceiling windows, and we've got 11-foot ceilings right here on this main floor. Absolutely stunning, but it also provides a bit of a barrier, a bit of a space between you and the more intimate parts of the home, like the living room and the kitchen to the rear. I could only imagine hanging out, partying, entertaining in a home like this one. Now, yes, it's got an incredible kitchen. We're gonna take you there in a second. It's got some unique details for it, but listen, this living room up front, this is gonna be a place to hang out after dinner with your family, with your friends, and just enjoy. It is gorgeous. The details everywhere, from the wood cladding on the ceiling to the two-tone stone on the wall with that third element of the actual concrete panel that's also being carried over from that staircase area. You've got the staircase itself as almost a piece of artwork. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Our first idea for putting this project together was quite simple. We decided to give the house a life. So basically the wood represented the muscles holding this house together, where the marble represented the skin being, unique and imperfections. The concrete was supposed to be the bone structure to really give it that living feeling. And if you notice, none of the marble or the wood or the concrete is at equal. They all overlap each other in a certain way in respect to where it's supposed to be. So you'll always see the marble over the wood, which is the muscle strand, and you'll always see the wood over the concrete, which is the bone.
And to add some warmth into this rather modern design, think of these ethanol gas fireplaces. There's actually two of them, a 6-foot one over here and a 4-foot one on this side. Completely unique design. Because they're an ethanol burning, you add the fuel when you want that fire. They run incredibly efficient, incredibly warm, and it doesn't require all that glass and protection around it, giving it a very minimalist, clean design. This kitchen truly brings luxury to the next level. I love the tone on these flat panel cabinetry, and I love the absolutely stunning 3-inch thick concrete countertop. But it's more than meets the eye. It's not just the aesthetics of this kitchen, it's actually the bones that gives it its value. This is an Italian manufacturer, Pedini Cabinets. Extremely expensive, very, very high end, and it is unlike anything else you've seen. Let me show you some of those details. So behind those sleek cabinet fronts, you have these beautiful features that make living in a property like this so much more efficient. It's even got some cool things to impress your friends. Take a look at this. Of course, this kitchen features high-end appliances, but one of my favorite features has to be this downdraft fan that comes with this gas cooktop. Now, the reason for that is, once again, they are a slave to the design. They wanted to create that nice feeling of open air, ultra modern, without it being encumbered by an overhead fan. Coming up in the tour is one of my favorite wet bar designs I've ever seen, but hey, if you want to have some of your top shelf liquor stored up here in the kitchen area, how great is this design? You've got the nice accented LED lighting behind that countertop with that concrete back wall and those glass shelves. It's beautiful. Also, hey, it works great as a coffee bar. And of course, this entire kitchen design is anchored by this 14.5-foot long island. You've got room for up to 7 guests to fully sit around it, and just look at this workspace here. This is perfect for setting out the hors d'oeuvres, the drinks, setting up your cocktails. This is a great home for entertaining. And when you look at this home from all angles, you see just how incredible the full design plays together. Now, there's still a lot more to show you here on the main floor, and one of those things has got to be this folding glass wall here that opens up onto your deck. That's right, we pull some of these pins, we open this all up, and you've got an indoor-outdoor space walking out onto your backyard that gives you a feeling like no other. So opposite the kitchen, at the rear of the home, is the back entrance of this property here. Now, rather than creating its own separate mudroom or big walled-in closet, they actually incorporated nice, beautiful built-ins here. Give you a place to put down your keys, to throw your shoes and your jackets all nicely tucked away. Now in here you'll find a stunning powder room with a glass wall that overlooks this home's 4-season outdoor space. But before we head over to that space, just check out the details and thought that went into even this area. First off, you've got an 11-foot door that enters into this powder room. You have this floating, truly floating vanity here. Once again, the sink is actually incorporated into it. We have a wall mount faucet, and there's even no back here. It's just completely unique, something that I don't think I've ever seen before. How amazing is this space? One of the most unique features I've ever seen in a home is this 2-story open to the outside space. You could use a room like this as your plant room. Maybe even put a little gas heater in there and sit out there all 4 seasons of the year. It could be your yoga room, just a place for morning coffee. Either way, completely unique, and it creates some additional advantages to the second floor design that we'll be showing you shortly. So bridging the kitchen and that living room space is this gorgeous custom wine cellar. As you can see, these stainless steel rods here, that's where you'll position your wine. And it will be featured against this concrete panel on that back wall. To give more character to this space, they've done a couple of neat things. They've actually used this stone on the lower level along with some LED uplighting, and then they paired that with the tinted glass on the doors. To me, this little design is nearly perfect. Now, the amount of details on this home that we could show you and the stories behind them, we could go on forever. But the use of the glass and the stone and the wood, there's a story behind all of it and a reason that it's chosen for each of its individual locations.
We have 3,000 square foot of marble in the house. The marble is played between Calcutta Doro, Statuario, and Athena marble. We have 3 woods, so it's all exotic. So we have Meranti, we have Kumuru, and we also have Batu. As stubborn as we are, we had this vision for the house, and we really wanted to put awesome marble in the house. We made this rule. The rule was no carpet. So we became slaves of marble. We started seeing the possibilities of maybe mining our own marble and maybe having a team to do quality control. In Malta, in Italy, we were able to bring some really good product in.
Yeah, they're 1 square meter each and about almost an inch thick.
Yeah, what's the weight? I think a good 75, 80 pounds per tile. The cool part of marble is that there's no 2 pieces that are alike. Each one of them kind of has a different story. And well, marble takes, millions of years to create, but it's got a story behind it, from all the way upstairs into the office, to downstairs in the basement walls, to the bathrooms. There's different tiles, and then they have different patterns, which kind of reflects that room.
And actually, some of them have minerals or a petrified wood that brings out its uniqueness.
Okay, now you should know by now not to expect your typical 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom second floor that you'd find in most infills in Calgary. Now yes, it has all that, but with so many more cool details. So take, for example, in this hallway, you've got 12-foot ceilings through part of this second floor, 9-foot in other parts of this second floor, and those same elements of stone and glass, concrete and wood will be found throughout this floor. And at the top of the stairs here, first thing you'll notice is that incredible chandelier design. You can look over the edge all the way to your lower level. I absolutely love that. You've got all that natural light coming in through those west-facing windows into this hallway, making this home incredibly bright. Now this floor plan features the main bathroom here, but this is not just your typical main bathroom. Part of the ceiling is 12 feet. You've got a skylight. You've got mixed materials in there, once again creating a completely unique design. In fact, one of the walls in that main bathroom, just like one of the walls here into this third bedroom / office space, is actually black tinted glass. Now up here, you're gonna find 2 bedrooms. This one here, I think works better almost as a home office. It's got huge windows looking over the front of the home as well. Because of that really cool sort of 2-story open air space on the main floor, you actually get this extra bonus room window in here, which adds so much more natural light into it. But don't worry, even a room like this has impressive details that will stun your friends. Not to be overdone is this second bedroom with more great features, including this sliding tinted glass wall that covers up your closet and lets in all that natural light. You want to go to bed? Just slide it back open. Okay, let me know in the comments all the details you've seen in this home so far. Like, what do you think? Don't worry, it's not even close to over yet. We've still got this incredible primary suite to show you, plus the entire lower level. Okay, stepping inside here, once again, you've got gorgeous light fixtures, LED shadow box lighting, gorgeous puck lights, pot lights, details, and designs throughout. This beautiful custom wall here with the 5-foot ethanol burning fireplace, the space for the TV above, and even this really genius design of where they've carved the marble out to make it look like the Rocky Mountains. I mean, that is so cool. This little coffee bar here is also super practical. You don't have to run down to grab a water or have your coffee. Start your day right here, maybe do some yoga and look out over this massive window to the east and the rising sun. Once we slide away this glass partition, you enter into this ensuite space and those custom details continue. Now, if you like to travel, you've likely visited gorgeous hotels around the world, and this home has a lot of those really high-end elements, but it's this ensuite that gives this home a real spa-like feel. Take a look at the walls. You've got different uses of stone, wood, glass. All of it gives you that sense of calm and relaxing. I love the design used here on this double vanity as well. This is a cast concrete with the dual sinks, the wall-mounted faucets. It's absolutely stunning. You'll see LED lighting used at different spots to give this space personality at different times of the day. And in behind me here is a massive walk-in shower with integrated stool. There are few homes that are as custom as just this ensuite. I mean, the towel rack is heated, the loo space is illuminated. I mean, this whole area screams, hey, chill out, relax, take some time for yourself. So if you've loved what you've seen so far, it's probably because you have a personality as unique as this home itself. And then you're gonna need a space like this to really showcase it. Seriously, what am I looking at right now? This is a walk-in closet, but check this out. You've got a glass floor illuminated from below, a full height mirror so you can always be looking fresh. And hey, doesn't matter whether you're into handbags or Jordans, you've got display for it on these glass shelves in here, along with custom cabinets for your suits, your dresses, whatever it is that makes you unique.
Another key element to this house is actually the glass. In fact, local companies were not able to produce glass of this size, so we actually had to import it from overseas.
And with our connections that we developed from mining our own marble all the way to sourcing out our own wood, we were able to import our own glass as well. We ended up putting close to 600 square meters of glass in the whole house. The majority of the glass in this house boasts ridiculous 6 to 8 millimeters.
Yeah, double laminated.
Double laminated, yeah. The downstairs cigar lounge itself is surrounded by glass.
Just to bring in that privacy.
A home like this is just so fun to share because I know behind every door is another surprise that's gonna blow your mind. Now we're gonna start here on this lower level here with this stairwell space that leads you right down. And you can see that 3-story chandelier, it ends just a foot from the floor. So cool. Now it doesn't feel like a basement down here, and that's because of the natural light that pours in through this open stairwell space that extends all the way up to the roof of the second floor. Now admittedly, this might not be your typical family home, and I think that's really what gives it the charm, but still, every good home needs a TV room, place to hang out, a game space, and that's really what this is at the base of the stairs. Now, in behind this wall, I talked about that wet bar. It's encased though behind this ultra thick ballistic glass. Now, I remember once Elon Musk being asked, why on earth does the Cybertruck need bulletproof glass? And he said, why on earth wouldn't you want that? Because it's cool. Talking about cool, check out this space. Just like I said about the ensuite, this home gives me those high-end 5-star hotel vibes, and that carries right on into this wet bar space. Now, I love this design. We've seen those concrete panels used in different spaces throughout the home, but in this instant, it actually is illuminated with LED strip lighting in behind. And because it's enclosed, this is actually designed to be a cigar room. So all of these shelves here, whether it's for your humidor, whether it's for your wine collection, or your top shelf liquor, this is the place to end your evening with a cocktail in hand. So whether it's that strip light in the hallway, those pin LED spotlights in the hallway, every detail in this home, right down to the ones you'll find in this lower level bedroom and that main bathroom, just give this home that sense of completely being a unique piece of art. Now, behind this door is the final space I'm going to show you in the home, and it really completes that 5-star hotel-like experience. You've got a sauna, I think that's how it's pronounced, a sauna, a steam shower, another shower, but just check out the design in here. It's so inviting, it's so cool, and once again, if you're looking for something unique, there's just nothing else like it in Calgary. Clearly, this home is a work of art. We've never featured anything quite like it on our channel, especially right here in Calgary. So I'd love to know, what is your opinion of this home? Who do you think this home is for? In my opinion, this is for someone who truly values their individual identity, someone who values high quality finishings and materials, someone who values their uniqueness. This is a property like no else. Like I said in the beginning, it's truly a one of one. So tell me, is this property speaking to you? Well, if it is, just give me, Brad McCallum with Real Broker, a call, text, or an email. I'd be happy to set you up with a private showing of this incredible home. And hey, if you want to keep watching more great home tours, we've got a full playlist right here of $1 million homes around Calgary. And if you never want to miss another, just subscribe.